Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just to finish up the weekly update for pregnancy week 17. If you watched my previous video, then you know that I had a trip to the ER. Found out that I had placenta previa complete, and it is complete. I think last video I said that I would confirm and then let you guys know. I did confirm it is complete placenta previa, which means it is completely covering the opening of my cervix. I've read that complete previa does not move. It could move, but it's unlikely. However, I have read like other people's stories and seen other people's stories where they have complete previa and their placenta did move. So fingers crossed. As I stated, my birth plan is to have a C-section anyway, so I'm not heartbroken that I would have to have a C-section, but I would like my placenta to move from over the opening of my cervix nonetheless, just to have that, I guess, safe sense of mind, just in case my body decides to labor or start to labor on its own. I don't want my placenta to be over the opening of my cervix. So for that reason only, because I'm still going to have a C-section either way. So right now we are 6 days after my visit to the ER. I was released the next day, so I only had to stay one night in labor and delivery in the hospital. The next day, the bleeding was not red. It was just brown. It did not make it on the pad because I had a pad on all night. It did not make any on the pad. So for that reason, they did let me go home, because if it was continuing to stay red, which it was bright red, if it was continuing to stay red, then they would have kept me and I would have had to stay on bed rest in the hospital until it stopped. So that's a good thing. I did wear like a little thin panty liner the next day, and no brown spotting on the panty liner, only when I wiped. So it was just literally little to none. On Thursday, I maybe had it twice that I wiped. Friday, I didn't have any Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I didn't have any. So, and today's Monday, and I currently still don't have any. So my brown spotting is done. I did speak to my doctor today, and she did clear me to fly still. So I'm still okay to travel for this upcoming trip. But for our baby shower in October, we'll be headed to NYC. And that is still up in the air for me. So we're going to play that one by ear. If I continue not to have any if I continue not to have any red bleeds or spotting, then I'm okay to travel. But the baby shower trip is my last trip for the pregnancy. It'll still be in my second trimester. I'll be 25 weeks. I believe I will be 25 weeks when we go to New York for our baby shower. So pretty much it. 17th week was, I will say, the scariest week for me thus far. Simply because at 17 weeks, you're not supposed to bleed at 17 weeks pregnant. Of course, you just don't, a lot of things run through your mind when you bleed, no matter what weeks you are. But at 17 weeks for me, it was definitely very scary. So, but I'm glad that baby girl is okay. I have listened to her twice a day. I went back to twice a day. And she's still in there thriving. I absolutely cannot wait to meet her in January. So that is all that I have. I just wanted to jump on and give you guys a quick update and let you guys know that I am doing great. Baby is doing great after our ER visit. 20-week scan is in 2 weeks. 20-week scan is in 2 weeks. So we will then see if my placenta has moved. If it hasn't moved, then she's just gonna, which my OB doctor, she's just gonna keep a watch on it. At 24 weeks, I believe I was supposed to start getting bi-weekly growth scans due to me having the gastric sleeve. She wants to start monitoring baby's growth starting at 24 weeks. So I believe at 24 weeks, I believe it was 24. Maybe it's 26, but I'll get back with you guys for a definite week on that. But she wants to start monitoring me every 2 weeks, monitoring baby's growth every 2 weeks to see how she's growing. Weight gain. I've only gained 5 pounds, which I'm not complaining about that. I'm okay with that. Total weight gain goal was to not go over 20 pounds. That was a doctor's goal. That's what we set forth. But like my personal goal was to not go over 15 pounds. So I'm 5 pounds into that 15. Not that I want to use up the whole 15, but I'm 5 pounds into that. And I'm 18 weeks now. So for 18 weeks and 3 days and only have gained 5 pounds, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. But that's just me. It's just my opinion. So kudos to me. That's pretty much it. I will be back with a 18-week update here in a few days. We are set to fly out this week to Florida for a wedding, and I'm super excited because I've never been to Florida. So you guys stay tuned. If you have not already, go ahead and like this video, shoot me a comment, ask 50 million questions if you have them. I'll be glad to answer them. And subscribe. And don't forget to hit the button so you can get notifications of my uploads. Stay tuned.